Okay, so after you get it powered on, this is what your main screen looks like. You got your 4 gases that are indicated in the 4 corners there, and it's going to show you the levels that are in the air or the parts per million that are in the air. Now, the backlight doesn't stay on very long, so I'm going to be continuously pushing this button to keep it up for you. Now, if you wanted to get into the menu section, it is password protected, but you can override that password if you want to. 4 gas monitor sent to me at no charge for the purpose of this review, and this is going to be a perfect addition to a factory worker or somebody who's on a job site and looking for or detecting gas leaks. Now, this is going to detect 4 different gases: carbon monoxide, air quality or oxygen, hydrogen sulfide, and combustible gases. So I'm going to run a couple tests here that anybody can run these tests. You can use a regular lighter if you want to. You can use some butane, propane, or other gases that you might have available to just check and see if this is going to work. And that's what we're going to do today, is just use a couple of different gases. So when you power this on, it's going to go through a series of tests just to make sure that it's working okay. It's going to vibrate, it's going to beep, it's going to make some noise, but it's just setting its parameters and indicating that everything is working correctly. So a couple of beeps to turn it on, and then it's going to go through the process of starting. Now, right up here at the top, these are your 4 gas indicators. So there's a vibrate, there's a beep, just to let us know that everything is working as it should. Now, I've been messing around with this for just a little bit. One of the first things that you're going to want to do is make sure that you get it charged. You got a charge port right down here at the bottom, and you got a charge cable right here. You also have a device that you can snap onto the top here, and you can connect a hose to it. Gas going through that hose into the monitor is going to check those 4 different gases. You can also set parameters here using the menu button, and you can toggle through all that. We're just going to leave it at the default settings. Now, if you wanted to get into the menu section, it is password protected, but you can override that password if you want to. We're not going to today. I'm just going to show you some of the features that are on there. And so I wasn't able to get into anything there, you can see, because of the password protection. If I do go down here to the alarm set, though, I can then set some parameters if I wanted to: the EX, the CO, the H2s, the O2, and back up to the EX. Click that enter, and I can set if my oxygen levels are lower than 20 or higher than 50, then it's going to alarm. I can do an alarm record, a time set, and I've already set the time here. And we're just going to go through those. We're in the 5th month, 31st day, and it is keeping correct time. I set that at 2:56 actually, and so it said it was 3:15. Back into that menu again, we'll show you just a couple other things that you can do. You can set your language, and you can go to factory mode, default setting, and then exit. So I'm going to leave that at factory mode. We're going to show you again, these are the 4 sensors that are right here of the 4 gases, and so we're going to put some gas in the air and see just how sensitive this is. So the first gas that I want to check for you here is propane. So I'm going to turn my propane on, and then I'm just going to release some gas into the air, and you can see that level right here beginning to change, and alarm, and it's vibrating at the same time. If I was to just blow on that and clear the air, once that hits below 20, then it's going to stop. Now we can do the same thing with something like butane. There it is. And you can see that's sitting at 100%. If I just blow on that, once you get the air clear, it's going to begin to drop down, and then it's going to shut off, and it's showing you the level that is still that you can still smell in the air. Now, one last thing, and so the last test I want to share with you is mineral spirits. Let's say you're in a factory and you have a product leak, or you have a hazardous material leak. This is going to be able to detect it, so I'm just going to take that and set it right on top of my device, my gas detection, and now you can see the level begin to go up. It's at 4%, and so it's not picking up a dangerous gas level. You can smell it for sure, but it's not at levels that's going to be toxic for you. So that's paint thinner, propane, butane, and this thing is working just as it should. It's going to be able to you're going to be able to walk through your house and detect natural gas leaks and any other poisonous fumes that may need your attention. So these are super nice to have. You got a long time a standby battery, and so you can leave this powered on, or you can power it off with just a long press. And it does come in a hard case, and it also does have a clip on it, so you can put it on your belt or on your tool bag. And then when you're not using it, you can put it in this hard case, and the hard case does have a little mesh pocket on there, and everything is just going to be stored in one place. So really nice device, especially if you are into factory work, or if you are a supervisor position and you need to be detecting those smells or those toxic fumes. The 4-in-1 gasket detector is definitely something that's going to come in very handy.